Cancer, Cancer cross watcher. I'm hot, guys. It is so hot. Like, it's cold one day and then hot the next. Cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, hot. Hey, that could be part of our message today, but I actually do already have a message for you. So I had a couple of zodiacs that came through last night, and I was just sitting with them, and I'm like, okay, what's the energy? And I wrote them all down. Yours is rather long. It's not bad, it's just long. So here's what I was getting for Cancer. Remember, this could be you, this could be another attached to your energy, whoever, however, but this is what I got. So the vibe had something to do along the lines with restriction, diet, things like that, right? Not an actual diet. This doesn't mean someone's on an actual diet or they have to only eat certain things due to health reasons or weight reasons. I wasn't really getting that. Now, maybe for some, yeah, that's the case. But what I was really getting is I had a vision of someone standing in a kitchen and they were looking at the counter and there was like a little cupcake on it or something like that. What did I write down? Something about a cupcake, I think it was. A cake, just a whole ass cake. It wasn't little, it was a whole ass cake on the counter. And the diet side of them is like, don't touch it, don't even look at it. You know what I mean? But their wants was like, oh my God, I can't stop looking at it. Like, they knew it was there and they tried not to look over there at the counter. They could have went into another room. They could have got rid of it. They could have called one of their children, if they have any of their family members and neighbors, to go pick it up. Because, you know, just not to be temptation for them. But they're not doing it. It's like it's sitting right there in front of them. And it's like someone's torturing themselves almost here. It may even be someone here who's trying to like stay away from you or trying not to think about you, Cancer or Cancer cross watcher. And it's not helping their situation, because the more that they try not to think about you, the more they do. And why this is because somehow, some way, they're still like checking up on you, or they're still like, they think about you. It's literally like every day you cross this person's mind, or there's something around them, like they do something constantly, whether it's check your social media or reminisce about a specific time you guys were together. I don't know, but it's like a daily thing for someone here, because it's like a diet. And you know how people feel when they get off of a diet or when they kind of stray, you know, like they don't allow themselves time to have a snack. Like, you know how you have those cheat days? Oh, cheat days. Yeah, and well, this is someone who's like, they're wondering if they should have a cheat day, if they should partake in that which they desire, which would be you. That would mean that someone here is like really trying to restrict themselves from your energy. They're trying to be like, no, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but someone feels that they had to let you go, or that they have to get over you. But it's like they're forcing themselves to have to, for whatever reason. Like they're forcing themselves to not crave you, because you know, sweets, when you're on a diet, you start craving those things that you used to eat before. It's like someone's craving you. They're trying not to crave you. But they can't help it. You're extra craveable. So it looks like someone is deciding to stay on their diet. They've considered having cheat days, but I think they're going all in. This is someone who's like, no, I absolutely cannot even lick the icing. I can't even lick the icing because I'll want the whole damn cake. So, you know, someone is just staring at you. You're like on a counter somewhere, not really, but you know, I mean, maybe you are, but it's like someone really, you're what they most crave. It doesn't even have to be in like a raunchy sexual way. I mean, it could be, but it could just be like you are something they want to let in. You are a person they really want to let in, and it's like they want you even more because they're restricting themselves so harshly against you, but they're not going to do it. This is someone who has very strong, what do you call that? Will, self-will. They have very strong self-control, this person. So they may want you, but it doesn't mean that they're going to allow themselves to give in. I don't think this is someone who's playing a game. Like, I think the cake, like, if you're the cake, right? You're just fine just being the cake. Like, you're not begging this person to partake of you. But you were made for a reason. And what's the point in baking a cake if nobody's gonna get to enjoy its sweetness, you know? And maybe you've had plenty of people who's enjoyed your sweetness, who's enjoyed all the many wonderful, loving, just incredible sides of a Cancer. Or this could be reversed, but of whoever's watching this video, all the lovely and beautiful sides of you. But it's like, there's something maybe about the cake that's like, it's okay. It's okay. Come on. Eat me. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. It's okay. 500 calories won't hurt. It's okay. Like, I think the cake isn't really, like, if you're the cake in this situation, some of you could be like, say something. Let me know. Show me a sign. You know, I feel like there's two entities or two energies that are like both trying to like not they're just trying to stay away from each other. You and another person. And if it's not so much you, it's definitely another person, but you can always reverse this. Somebody's trying to stay away from someone here because they're on a diet. And they're on a diet meaning whatever that means. There's hands off. Like, you're off limits for whatever reason. Maybe you said you didn't want nobody. Maybe you're taken. Maybe they're the same sex and you don't swing that way. Like, whatever it is, someone is trying to, I don't know. Some of you don't know this. You don't even know someone has feelings for you like this. Some of you do know this and you don't return the feelings. Or some of you know this and you do return the feelings. And maybe you're like, well, I kind of want them to like show me a little more, just like let me know, because right now I just see them holding back. But that's just a whole entire facade, okay? Because somebody definitely wants to eat you. They want to eat you. They want to blow out your candles, baby, okay? Oh yeah, somebody definitely wants to make a wish, or maybe you are this wish for an individual. It's kind of the vibe that just because someone isn't eating a snack doesn't mean they don't want it. Or just because someone isn't doing it doesn't mean they don't want it. This is kind of a terrible example, but not really though. Like, just because I'm celibate doesn't mean I don't want it. Doesn't mean I don't have feelings. It doesn't mean I also don't take care of myself very well. You see what I'm saying? Like, just because somebody doesn't partake of the snack, or even an actual snack, it doesn't mean that they're not wanting it. Oh, they want it. They just have really good self-control. Maybe this is someone who is practicing self-control because they want you to they want you to do something first. See, this all depends on who's the one that pursues here. Because there's always, like, the feminine energy is the one that receives. Feminine, vagina, receives. So the masculine here is the cake. And the feminine energy is the person on the diet, the one who's like, you know what? If you want me, you're gonna have to jump off that counter and slide your little sweet ass down that floor all the way over to me and tell me that you want me to take you, because otherwise I'm on a diet and you're off limits. So, and how do I even know that you're my cake? What if you're everyone else's cake and they want to eat it too? I want to have my own personal cake. See, I don't like to share my sweets. I'll share other things, but not my sweets. Sweet. So maybe the feminine here is the person, like I said, on the diet, and you know, this is the person practicing self-control. They're staying away from temptation, aka the masculine, aka the cake. You would think the feminine would be the cake here, but they're telling me that it's not. It's the person with the diet. This is the vision I'm having. Now, where does the vision end? I don't know. She's still sitting in this fucking kitchen just staring at the cake. Trying not to look at the cake, but just looking at the cake. And the cake's definitely wanting... The cake is observing her as well. It's like kids in a candy shop kind of vibe, you know? It's like hard not to touch. Reach out and just touch, grab, take. Have it. You know? Like, you could want to just devour everything about a person in a beautiful way, and they could want to do the same with you, but you know, someone may choose to let something go to waste because maybe they feel it's not good for them. And maybe they're like, yeah, it's sweet, but I can't consume that much sugar, so I'll just pass and let the next person get it. Someone may be trying to like convince themselves that, you know, as good as another person is, or as much as they really want them, as much as they're, you know, whatever, as much as there's clearly a connection and an attraction, it doesn't mean that it's good for them. So someone's probably going to opt out here. It seems like the feminine's opting out. The feminine's like, okay, I want to, but I shouldn't, and so I'm not going to. I'm going to pass. I'll let the next person, you know, take it. Or it's like someone's going to give it away. They're going to give away their... You hear the basketball in the background? Listen. Alright, rules. That goes right along with diet, doesn't it, my baby? Someone here is like, look, I've been following the rules. Or maybe someone's deciding that they're going to follow the rules. They don't want to play a game. They want to follow the rules. And the rules of their diet are, they can't have you. You're off limits. Or this is the rules of your diet. You are the feminine, staying away from someone. And you're following your rules, whatever your rules are. Maybe your rules are, I am not going to settle anymore and be with someone who can't provide. You know, I used to find it attractive to be like, oh yeah, I'm just this woman who just does everything for myself. But yeah, it would be nice to have someone who takes care of me. Other people have it. And it would be very nice. Then I could relax and be my full feminine energy. I'm tightly wound and aggressive and angry sometimes and depressed others because I'm constantly having to be a masculine because I haven't found a real one. Damn, this could be how you guys feel if you're the feminine. Some of you may be like, the reason I restrict myself from someone is because this is not what I'm looking for. I don't want someone who's married, even if they have everything that I asked God for. They still have this one thing. They're still off limits, so I can't. It's not a part of my diet. I'm looking for something very specific, and if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I mean, I'm not tripping either way, but I want to be a feminine. I want to be allowed to be a feminine, and I can't do that if I'm constantly having to worry about bills or constantly, like, I want certain things, and I'm tired of saying I don't, thinking it makes me look better. No, I do, and I want to be taken care of, and I want to feel secure. I want to know that there's someone who can provide, and if the food runs out, he knows how to grow his own, and I can be out there with him growing it. I want to know that if someone comes and attacks us, we have a plan, and we also have measures to take care of ourselves. Like, he knows how to teach our children, if we have any, to take care of ourselves, or grandchildren if we have any. He knows how to do this and that, and is not lazy, and is, you know, productive and supportive and a leader and protective and all these things. Like, someone here is like, I'm not settling anymore. If that means I have to restrict, and I can't have sugar, and I can't have caffeine, and I can't have this, and that, I will quit fucking everything if that means that I finally and eventually will get what my heart truly desires, because I'm tired of saying, no, I'm fine with doing this, and feeling, yeah, I like to be independent. Damn, I am like channeling somebody fucking hard right now, but I totally relate, because same, sis, same. It's like, you know what, I'm not, no, I could thrive and do a whole lot more and go crazy with my dreams if I had this support. Like, someone's looking for something very specific. It seems really traditional, but because they are like, I've not found it yet, they're restricting themselves on a diet. They're going by a strict set of rules because they're practicing self-control. It doesn't mean they don't want you, or vice versa if this is you. It's like, it doesn't mean they don't want someone. It doesn't mean that they don't crave them. It doesn't mean they don't want, like me, it doesn't mean they don't want sex. They just don't. You know what I mean? I can't say I ever want alcohol. I mean, I almost died from it, so definitely don't want alcohol. I kind of fucking hate alcohol, like, for real. So, but, you know, whoever does it, that's on them. It's not, there's no judgment, you know what I mean? But I just know what it is, and it just sucks seeing it slowly manipulate and kill people, but whatever. So, but sex is, you know, intimacy or feeling touch, but then you learn other ways to please, like you learn to please yourself. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean that you don't ever still have cravings, you know, to be loved, to be cuddled, to be held, to be taken on dates. Like some of you might be like, I want to be taken on dates. I don't want to pay for myself. I don't want to wonder if, you know, we have the money to do this. Like I want to know what it's like to sit on a fucking yacht. What's wrong with that? I didn't say I gotta own one, but I'd like to know what it's like to sit on one, yeah. I want to know what it's like to link up with people who are going the way that I'm wanting to go. I don't want to waste my time anymore. Otherwise, I might as well just spend all my time alone, so I'm saving all my energy. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do what's good for me. Someone with the idea of being on like a diet, it's like because someone wants to do what's good for them. They don't want to allow anything into their space that's not what they're seeing for their future. A snack today could be a heart attack tomorrow. It doesn't seem like this is someone who's like scared to take risks. I don't think so, because the cake is still in the kitchen, right? Like in my vision, it's still on the counter. So someone's not afraid to get in the ring with temptation, but they also have such amazing self-control and such a very focused future. Like they have focused goals, a focused path. Like they know what they want. This is someone who knows what they want. Like they have a life that they would like, how they would like their life to end up. They know what it is. And I think they're realizing that, you know, time is fleeting here and we don't really know ever when we're going to leave. So someone's like, I don't want to waste my time with like a snack. I don't want a fucking snack. I want the whole fucking gingerbread house. I want the house made of a snack, okay? I want my life to be a specific way. So I'm not just gonna let a moment just to have a snack distract me from where I'm going. This is not what I want. Someone wants someone that's good for them. Good for them in every way. That's exactly what fits them in their life. That doesn't mean they want someone who's perfect. They just want someone who's good for them. Perfect for them. Fits them and their needs, their dietary needs. And someone knows what they need and they know what they want. And it may seem a little high maintenance to some, but they're so used to, you know, selling themselves short that they no longer wish to do that anymore. I mean, once you've ate junk food for so long, you kind of crave healthy food, right? Like you don't want that shit anymore. Like once you've smoked for so long, you crave air. So someone here who's been just binging on junk food for a long time is like, I want a better quality person in my life. And I'm not saying people are junk, but I'm just using it as an example. That someone's been settling. Someone's been just, you know, they've been allowing people to take energy from them and to share in their light and their energy that do not deserve them, that are not doing the same work on themselves, that are not good for them, that take energy from them, but they definitely don't replenish it. This is what someone's been doing. Oh, I'm getting a message. You know how when you like, I'm hearing like emotionally eating. You know how when you emotionally eat, and I don't know if you do this, but you know that people do that when they emotionally eat. They usually, well, a lot of people will binge on things that are bad for them. I know, because eating disorder, okay? 16 years and I'm still going through the healing process. It's not fucking easy. It's really hard. And it's something that you can hide, like people don't know about. So it's like, it's really hard, you know what I'm saying? Because you need food to live. But anyway, it's like when you emotionally eat, when you consume all this bad shit for you. Well, the bad shit's not going to tell you not to eat it. It wants to be eaten. Your body doesn't like go to having you binge on good things. Because maybe you're like, well, I can't afford it. So maybe someone here has only been allowing mediocre in their life because that's just what they settled. You know, they thought that's what they deserved. And maybe they didn't feel very worthy of more. Maybe they felt like they couldn't afford it, or that they weren't good enough for it. But now someone's like, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'll never get exactly what I'm wanting. But then I'll just die and whatever, right? But maybe I will. I already know I can get what I don't want and what I don't need. But I'm going to try to hold out. I'm going to hold out. I'm going to hold out and stick to a very strict diet plan. I'm going to stick to these rules. I'm going to practice self-control. And I will get that Wagyu steak, honey. I will get that fresh salmon, whatever you choose to eat. It's not actually food here. This is, you know, although this could link to food because I said eating disorders, so maybe there's some sort of eating things here. Or maybe that's going to be like the first date, which usually that's the case, you know. So I don't know. I feel like someone is satisfied right now, kind of staying to themselves, staying single, staying on a diet, restricting themselves, and they're keeping themselves away from another who, in their mind, they're like, well, they're not good for me because I shouldn't have them for whatever reason. So I think someone is just kind of chilling until... I think someone also is like, if a snack won't hurt me, then the snack will make the first move, basically. You know, the cake. The masculine will make the first move. If the masculine wants to be fucking eaten or their candles blown out, then they're going to have to come over here to me at this table because I ain't getting up. That's the vibe. All right, guys. Love you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.